More on the Enterprise. Last I left off, I finished putting the pencil lines on the top and the bottom of the saucer. And I did everything faint, but I did a little dark in some areas because I just wanted to symmetrical, as in that's basically the only form of weathering is really going to be on here. And I did it really light where you can see it at certain angles, dark in some places. It's just gives it a nice effect, and it ain't just you're seeing panel lines, or excuse me, grid lines, you know, constant. Just makes it very subtle. But I did manage to get all the decals on, and then these decals are not bad. They're starting to deteriorate just a little bit. If you can see right there on the S part, it's kind of losing its it lost some of it, which I'll just go back in once it's dry, back in with a micro brush and a little black paint, and I'll fix that right up. So that's no big deal at all. All I gotta do next is, once all the decals dry, I will go back in and put in the bassards and paint a few of the places that I haven't painted yet, which I should have painted all first and then went decaling, but I was in the mood to decal and I wasn't in the mood to paint. So, but I did get all the decals on, as you can see, and this is the production one, and I followed most of the decal instructions for the production model version, but I did change up just a few decals because I actually like the second pilot, or the first pilot decal a little bit better on some places, but it's just little cosmetic things that no one really noticed. But there you have it. The Enterprise is getting closer and closer to being done, so hopefully by the middle of the week I will be able to get her done. And Rod, you'll have to get the smaller stand unless you like the high one, because it wants to tip over. Actually, that's just because I keep taking it off, on and off the stand so much, but that's what I got going on there. The D7, I actually put the wash on, which is Mr. Detailer, and I started putting on the decals, which there ain't that many decals, and there's some I'm going to actually skip off here that I'm not, I think they're too small, and it's just, you ain't going to see them anyway, and it's like little black lines. Like, you could take a micro brush or a Sharpie and put the little dot on there if you had to, but really looking good. One of my favorite designs. We'll show everyone the Mr. Detailer. It's an acrylic wash, and if you can see, you don't have to be exact, or you can just, it's already pre-mixed. You just take your brush, get you some, and then go across, you know, to give you depth and shadow. And since it's an acrylic, once it dries, just take you a cloth or a paper towel, get you a little bit of water, and all you have to do is wipe away. And you can control it how you want to do it and everything, and it cleans up around, you know, where you didn't want it to be. And there you have it. I mean, it's just really simple. And if you're not good at, you know, acrylic washes or you know, enamel washes with regular paint, you know, you can get this stuff, and this stuff works great to do washes. So today and later on the week, I'll show you when I should have the Klingon done. I'm actually going to add an extra decal, which on this paint scheme doesn't have it, but the other paint scheme does, and that's the little Klingon emblem right here, which is basically that, because I think it just looks cool. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that on, put that on, and we'll be good to go. So I got the D7, hopefully finished that today. I'm going to try my darndest to polish off the Enterprise, at least get all the parts on. I still got to put the deflector dish and the bassards and do a little painting touch up. And then I'll be done with them and we can start the NX class ones. But today, the D.IIIa. What I got done so far, I got the cockpit and the engine bay done, and got the engine done, which is just a phenomenal kit, detail and everything. Best way to explain the wing nuts kit, it's basically a D.IIIa. Basically a D.IIIa kit, just everything fits. I mean, once you pull it off the sprue and then start gluing everything on, it's just everything fits almost perfect. What I'm up to now is basically the painting stage. I'm going to paint this probably this week or next weekend. At least get the basic coats on, and then I'm at the stage on the guns. And you get two type of guns with this kit, if I can find it here. You get the machine guns with the barrel on, or you get the where is it? Machine guns without the barrel. And that's what the photo etch is for. So I'm going to take that off, and I'm going to go get me a drill bit. And it says to anneal it when you bend it. And anneal means burning the shit out of your fingers. So you don't really have to. I mean, you can, but I'm just going to take this and just bend it around a drill bit and do the machine guns that way. And I want to get that done and get that attached so I can paint, basically have that all painted, and then get this buttoned up, and I'm going to work on everything else after that. But really, just a great kit. I mean, you just once you start cutting off and gluing, you just really can't stop. Just a great model. Well, that's what I got going on today. I got the D.IIIa, finishing up the Enterprise, and the D7. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.